Hey guys, my name is RGB. Last week our community exploded due to the last video and we finally reached 10k subs. Like I promised in older videos, I'll be digging through Unveil, looking for your OCs under the hashtag RGB milestone to be joined today. So before we jump into the OCs, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up. If you haven't seen it yet, me and a few people will be working together in order to craft a Yandere game inspired by Yandere Simulator. You can get to know more about it by joining the channel's Discord server, and you can both support me and the project through Patreon. There's exclusive content there, so don't miss it. Without further ado, let's go right into the drawings. So beforehand, I'd like to say that all the links to these characters' profiles on Unveil are gonna be in the description. So if you wanna check out their original creators and the art and read anything that might be available for you, you can just check the description and all the links will be there, okay? So the first character that I picked to draw belongs to Cherry Soda, and the name of the character is Flavour. Reading the character's description right now, Flavour is a very reserved person, often not saying much and mainly reacting in hands, gasps, or with her eyes. She is a huge softie. She is full of self-loathing and sadness. She desperately needs a hug but will literally never ask for one, and can choose whether or not things can touch her skin or not. They often can. She usually prefers tasks that require doing little to nothing and is often unmotivated. Listening to music, lazing around, and feeling like garbage are her favorite activities. Very Napstab look coded indeed. So, what's the reason why I picked this character? Well, I really wanted to draw something very round, and in this round-ish art style that I haven't drawn in a little while, and when I looked at Flavour, I was like, I need to draw her. She's so cute. I really like her design. It's very simple, and I'm a big fan of simple designs, so I felt like she will be the best pick for today's first character of our character roster. Also, I like to mention that you're probably going to notice that there are only 5 characters in this video, and it's because I was a little bit busy this entire week, so I'm going to have to divide in 2 parts, or else I would be 2 consecutive weeks without posting anything, and we sure don't want my channel to die, so we can take what we can take. We take what we get, okay? I also hope you guys don't mind that I'll be switching styles very often through this entire journey, because if you guys didn't see the last videos where I talk about this RGB milestone thing, I want to pick characters for you every time I reach a milestone. So when I reach 20k, I'm going to draw characters again, and when I reach 30k, I'm going to draw characters again. So I don't want to get burnt out by trying to make extremely, incredibly rendered art pieces in styles that never change. And you guys haven't been following me for a while, you probably noticed that I change styles very quickly. Sometimes I feel like drawing this way more, sometimes I feel like drawing this way more. And through the course of these videos, I'll probably choose the art style that seems the most fun to draw specific characters in. Also, this video is pretty unscripted because I didn't know what I could say a lot about these characters besides just complimenting their design and reading their character descriptions. That was Flavour. Thank you so much, Cherry Soda, for submitting your character. The next character I've picked is called Sarah, the zombie. I don't know if the zombie is part of her name. Probably not. It's kind of like Sans Undertale, maybe. The owner is 6 Lucy Does Art 6666. At least in Unveil, that's their nickname. So let me read her description. She's the keyboard player for the fictional band Tea Party of the Dead. Really like that name. It's really awesome. She died in the 1950s and was resurrected in the 80s. She basically left the diner she worked at, got hit by drunk driving teens, fell down a hill, got impaled, basically went back to the state diner and just hibernated for 30 years as she slowly succumbed to her zombie state. This specific character really caught my attention for some reason, I'm not sure. I was scrolling through the characters and I was like, whoa, I really like these character designs. I think the colors are really nice. I love the skin tones, the different colored patches on her arms and legs, and her entire outfits. If you look through the character profile, they're really amazing. I really enjoyed the creativity, so she looks like a really nice character, and I think she'll be suitable to be a webcomic protagonist. I don't know why I got that impression, but she's very webcomic protagonist worthy. Maybe one of those slice of lives about how she's a little zombie and nobody notices she's a zombie and she just lives her life and is goofy because she's a zombie. I had a lot of fun drawing her. I think this rounder style really fit this character for some reason. Though, please don't notice I struggle a little bit with drawing the skeleton part of her shirt. I didn't look at any reference. And I was like, let me just get through this. Anything works. So it looks a little bit botched, but please, I'm sorry. I mean, I had fun, so I hope it looks okay. And originally, I was going to draw the guitar. I wanted her to hold the guitar, but then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna draw this guitar. This looks so difficult. I don't want to die while I'm drawing this. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna draw the guitar like on her back. But then as I probably exaggerated a lot on her hair, so I was like, oh, this looks too messy. So in the end, I decided not to draw the guitar. I hope you can forgive me. And I hope that wasn't an essential part of her character that I didn't draw because I'm lazy. I'm sorry. And this is Sarah the zombie. Thank you so much, Lucy Does Art, for submitting your character. So the next character I picked is called Xela. It's probably Xela, I think. It's written with an X. And in Brazil, you would probably say Sheila. But since it's English, it's probably Xela. The description of the character is just my cutie, heart, I love colors, and hashtag angel, hashtag my baby, hashtag RGB milestone. So we don't get a lot of explanation about this character, but I thought the design was really cute and I wanted to try my hand at this simpler character design. So I picked her. Her full name is Xela. Nickname is Xela. The pronouns are any, I don't know. So I'm going with she and they because I'll keep intertwining. I'll keep changing between both of these because I'm very confused person. So about this specific drawing, it's the one I did the quickest. I think I drew it in like half an hour while I watched videos in between because the design was really round and I went for a really simplistic art style because I was really in the vibe of I just want to draw this cutie and have fun. Oh, I also forgot to say the name of the artist who drew them. Expired Toast is the owner of Xela. Okay, so about the character design, I think it's really nice. It's really simplistic looking, but the color palette is really consistent with blue, red, and yellow, so there's not too much information and it also follows a pattern. So I really see them as being a little bit similar to Sarah, probably a children's cartoon protagonist, since the art style is really simple and the character design is also really simple to follow. Probably if they became a character of a show, the stripes on the arms would be removed or simplified, but maybe it's not such a big deal. I had a lot of fun drawing this character, so I really hope you guys like it. And because the design is so simple, I added some little twinkle stars and a little cloud for them to be on top of. Thank you so much, Expired Toast, for submitting your character! Okay, so with the next character, our art style changes and it goes to a little bit more detailed kind of art style, specifically because I was working on some art style studies for Heart Hack, which is our project, and for the game I'll probably be using some very detailed-ish art style, so I was like, I'm gonna use some of the entries to try out this art style since I already need to draw them anyways. So this specific character is named Félix. I don't know their pronouns, so I'll stick to they, them. And the creator, the owner, is Tichi Bunny EU. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Tichi. Chibunyu. This character was one of the first characters that really caught my attention once I started spreading the word about the RGB milestone. This character doesn't have any description or any information in the character profile, so I don't have much to say about them, but it's one of my favorite designs that have been submitted so far. I think I really enjoy the clown/jester aesthetic, and the black, white, and pink color scheme is so awesome. I had a lot of fun drawing this character. It was such a treat. I really like this type of character design, so props to the creator because they look really pleasing to the eye and it's really fun to draw. I really like the thick eyebrows and I'm a big fan of the makeup this character has on, but because I did the bangs too low, I didn't manage to draw the eyeshadow, which I think is a really good selling point of this character. I really like the eyeshadow for some reason, it's really pretty, but I didn't draw because I drew the bangs too low. But anyways, I would really like to know more about this character. They seem like a really cute type of character who can be mischievous and it's like, hello darling, or something like that. I can hear them saying darling a lot. So if you're watching this video, you should write a bit of description about this character because they seem really interesting. Anyways, thank you so much Chi Bunny You for submitting your character. I had a lot of fun drawing them. So the next character is very special because they belong to Stokina. If you're not me, you probably doesn't know why Stokina is such an important person, but Stokina was the first person that became a channel member, and they're always commenting on every video I make, and they're so active. They're like the token follower of this channel, so of course I had to draw their character. Fini slash their mascot was the first drawing I actually made, but I decided to put it as last just because the description of the character is mascot of my internet art activities. But on the character reference, we can get a little bit of insight. The name is Fini, they use they them, they're an alien kitty, their birthday is unknown, and the description of the reference sheet is an alien that was banished to Earth by their parents, is really fascinated by humans and their culture, and a cute cow emoji, likes human food and has a weird obsession with safety pins. I cannot tell you how much I love this character design. First off, green is my favorite color of the entire universe, and I know this isn't a very popular opinion. People really undervalue green, but green is incredible! So I was so happy to see the color scheme of this character. They use this really bright neon greens, and the character's overall vibes with these bluish hues mixed with greens really scratched my brain on all the right ways. It's incredible. I was probably a little bit more biased when working on this character. It was the first, so I was very careful with the entire line art, which wasn't really a line art, it was just a glamorized sketch. But anyways, since the art style I picked for this character is very detailed, just like Felix's. Did I read the name for Felix? Okay, I think I didn't read the name for the last character and I'm too lazy to edit the audio, so the last character I drew is named Felix. I don't know if I read it, but now I've read it. Coming back to Fini. Anyways, I had a lot of fun drawing this, and it's especially funny because if you watch my most recent video while I talk about art styles, it's a video that flopped a little bit, but it's okay. I had fun and I loved reading your guys' comments. I kind of say I don't like drawing detailed art and that I'm sick of trying to draw detailed art and I'm trying to draw in cartoon, and then I just come back a few videos in and draw detailed. Don't take my word for anything. I draw whatever I want when I want, so sometimes my brain deceives me, so I wanted to draw detailed for these two last characters, and that's it. I hope you guys liked it, and if you want me to draw your characters, maybe on the next video, you can be featured on the next video. You just have to join Unveil. This video is not sponsored, by the way, and submit your character under the hashtag RGB milestone. Every entry you make has a chance to appear on the channel because this is going to be an ongoing thing until, I don't know, we reach 1 million subscribers or something. I don't know, but it's going to be an ongoing thing. Anyways, the ending of this video is really exciting because, as I said in the beginning, we have a Patreon, and one of the tiers, the $10 tier on our Patreon, gives you the right to get a shout out in my videos. So I really feel like a very professional YouTuber here with my patrons that I'm going to shout out right now. We have 4 $10 patrons, so thank you so much. Eli was here. Thank you so much. Oh No Soda. Thank you so much Maira and Coobs Cube. Thank you so much for supporting me on Patreon. Most of the support is due to the game we're developing that's called Hard Hack. So if you want to support this game and know more about its development and stuff, you should totally join our Discord server with the link in the description or the link that I'm gonna put in the pinned comment, so don't miss it! And just like the super chat people that just got shout-outed, you can get shout-outed by just subscribing to my Patreon and donating $10 a month. You also get some super cool exclusive art that I'm gonna do my best to always update at least twice or thrice a month. Really depends on my schedule, but I'm going to try my best, okay? Thank you so much if you watched up to this point, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!